Hey guys and girls, how are we doing? Ready for the second session of this tantalising second Ashes test. Australia well and truly on top at the minute. Brilliant session from them. They have been nothing short of sensational, playing some beautiful cricket. Weatherald looks absolutely fantastic at the minute. And Labuschagne has really looked the sort. England desperate for wickets. It's been a good contest, Brett. Good day to you. How is everyone? How was everyone's break? Mine was peculiar. I just went on socials and saw like people talk about training and being surprised Elijah Hollands is good at football. Bizarre content. Bizarre content. Weird world we live in. But Australia, 130 for 1. They've batted beautifully. Some really good cricket shots in there. It's very advantage Australia at the minute. And England need to get some wickets in this session desperately. But Australia playing good football. Kate, yeah, honestly, like, jeez, genuinely weird. Like I would say if you were doing a skill tracker, Elijah would be like top 5 at the club. Weird. 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 Only got another week though, and then everyone goes on the break, don't they? So we don't have to see it for like a couple of weeks, which is very much needed, I think. Very much needed. Very much needed. I think we can all agree on that. I think we can all agree. Just a week break, a couple of weeks. Spend it with our friends and family. Just recharge the batteries. But this has been an enjoyable test match. I've enjoyed watching this with you guys and girls. Australia batted brilliantly. Weatherald has been brilliant out there. Played some gorgeous shots, giving England lots to think about out in the field. And Labuschagne has looked settled from the first ball. So this is a really important partnership in the grand scheme of things. Australia behind by 204. It's going to be intriguing what becomes. Weatherall there looking very... Looks like he's enjoying it out there, which is always good to see. Labuschagne always looks really calm and composed, doesn't he? What an intriguing session here. Waits, England desperately need, you'd say, England need 4 wickets. Minimum, would you say? Petra, would you say? Everyone's had an extended dinner break, Kate. There we are. Weatherald comes out. Big session needed from the Joff dog. Well, it's been a bit of a toil in the field for England. You wouldn't bet against Weatherall getting his century in this session. He has batted supremely well. And Australia have gone a decent amount and over as well. About 6 and over. Playing proper cricket shots. Indeed, Petra. Archer will open the bowling in this session for England. An exciting spell he had for his 5 in the first. Drop catch off it. Was unlucky not to have a wicket. Weatherall will face the 22nd over about to commence. And game on. A nice little nipper from Archer to start the test in its second session. What are you having, Rayner? We're having a little smorgasbord. Richard A. Some obviously fast bowling pays well, my friend. Archer comes in. Goes down leg. Good marker. Good to see you as well, mate. How are you? Hey, Top. How are you, mate? Hope you're doing well, my friend. And whipped off his legs. And that'll be stopped for a single. Which is a surprise with his Caribbean heritage. Isn't it? I mean, you'd have thought he'd be in his element here. Very good start by your boys, mate. Oh, that sounds gorgeous, that, Rayner. We're having a cold meat platter and salad, which you'll see me tuck into in about an hour's time. Hey, Beachy, how are you, my bruv? Archer continues this spell. Good leave. Spot on, Richard. I'm a big advocate of playing 5 days, mate. Like, just play it out. Feel like that's a dying. Yeah, I'm very well, mate. Would like to see a few more wickets. But enjoying some traditional cricket shots. I've really enjoyed Weatherall's innings. Despite it taking the game away from England, I have enjoyed it. Can't beat a cold meat salad, mate. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. I'm in Melton, my friend. It's a wee bit warm here today. No run. He's looked in fine fettle, mate, Macca. He's looked nice from the opening ball. Just that one loose shot early. Yeah, I'll be watching that with the kids usually, doing the family tradition of watching Australia wallop England on Christmas, on the night after Christmas. And that is over. Australia 131 for 1. It's not so bad, Macca. I've lived worse places. I don't mind it, to be honest. I'd prefer to live out in the sticks in the middle of fucking nowhere, though, if I'm honest. Do you reckon Gus Anderson will come back in? Atkinson will come back in to the attack? He is. Good call, Pom. Either way, that Gus Atkinson looks a little bit like if you tried to make Joe Root look like he went to a really naughty boys' primary school. It's been a good game. Been a good game, BG. Hey, I love that, Richard, mate. I love that. Hey, top. Hey, not a bad area, man. Out here. Whipped off his pads. That's been a really nice shot from Weatherall today. Sure, if you went to Catholic school, yeah. Yeah. I was thinking more like, you know, like maybe a real delinquent Frankston primary school. Petra, they've scored, and it's all been cricket shots as well. It hasn't been slogging or anything like that. Just nice, pure cricket shots. Oh! Inside edge. South Australian, isn't he, Weatherald? You know what? Actually, I did a couple of lessons out in Frankston, and they're a good breed. They're a good breed, man. Good leave. Tell you what, Weatherall's done really well at avoiding that like little temptation to have a little tinkle outside off. I judge my batsmen on their ability to leave a little nibbler. Old Mr. Bean. That's a good one by you, Petra. I rate that. Could have gone with the Baldrick. Oh, I just gave him a compliment and then he had a tinkle. That's the line, though. You've got to bowl more consistency. I think that's dying in Test cricket. You know what? You know Mitch Stark? We talked about it yesterday. Incredibly underrated, I think. But one thing that Stark does that more bowlers need to do is he asks you that question, doesn't he? He bowls that line and length that invites you to play the shot. And I don't think bowlers nowadays spend enough time just putting it in that position waiting. NT. Oh, I remember someone saying yesterday, because he's like the first NT player. Spot on, Richard. It's definitely a dying art, I find. Just, you know, bowling that line and length and just asking the question. I feel like everyone's impatient, even the batters, to just play out. Spot on top. You've got a man. You've got a. Oh, and that is over. Australia 133 for one loss. It's crazy that, isn't it? Probably too fucking hot to play cricket, though, in Northern Territories, though, innit? Can I just say, this Fox Ray, summer house. It's summer house. You can't beat the Fox Ray, man. Whoever came up with Fox Ray, give him the Nobel Peace Prize. Why does Archer look fucking cooked? I wouldn't care, but he lives in Sussex. That's like probably the warmest part of the British Isles. It is really cool, isn't it, Michael? I've got to say. That Fox Ray. Hey, Paz, how are you? You know what? I'd love to see a game of cricket out in NT. I agree, but you'd imagine out of all of them, he would be the, like, look, Caribbean heritage, living in Sussex. You'd imagine that he'd be probably accustomed to the warm more than anyone else. It's cool, isn't it, Tough? Like, I'm a big fan. Tell you what, I reckon they've got quite dusty pitches, do you reckon? And a heave swipe there. Oh, it's all right. Yeah, Stokes would die in the heat. I know he's a Kiwi, but my recollection of living in New Zealand, it wasn't so hot. Probably about 6 and over, innit? Yeah, be about 6 and over. Better bowling though, like Petra says. That'll be worth a watch. Better bowling from Archer though. I haven't actually listened to him this series. His first series, I wasn't a big fan. I just think we talked about it yesterday. I feel like he's got, for me as a pom, I never liked punting as a player. I like watching him, but I just didn't like him. And I feel like his personality comes out in comms. David still comes across a bit of a tosser. It's desperate for that edge. Good ball. Malinga debuted. What are the pitches like out there? Stokes would camouflage, didn't he? Another. Tell you what, you don't want it anywhere around Wetherell's legs. He seems to play that little late shot so well. Almost like a south, almost like someone from the continent, subcontinent. Real nice vigour to his game as Wetherell. I've enjoyed watching him play. It's bowled nice, Rainer. Can Gus Atkinson break the deadlock for England? Desperately need a wicket, England do. When did we start building skyscrapers out of pure glass as well? That seems to be a very big city thing recently, because London just started popping them up as well. Don't see enough of it, were he? But then again, most of them go to a pompous school, don't they? That would be sick, wouldn't it? I'd love to be rich enough to go around and just follow a team on tour. A chain just makes no sense. Like, build it out of fucking. I don't trust shit that's not made out of brick. to be honest. Oh, I'd be sick. I'd love to be that Rich Rainer to fly around with a team. I always wanted to go to the Caribbean tests when I was a kid in Australia. I'm fortunate enough to live in Australia now, which I always find weird. Oh, tries to swat it. What the fuck's Archer doing? I saw Grace the other day because she celebrated Root century, so she didn't see a brother and a dad naked, which I can understand. Bonnie go, Bonnie go. Yeah, that would be good as well. Like the IPL looks ripper as well, doesn't it? Bowling. We do like a sing song, Ashley. Why are we looking at his grip here? Very seductive. Very seductive, that imagery there, isn't it? You know what I mean? What a shot off the back foot. You know what? I reckon Weatherhold will absolutely smash. Why if I switch over to 7, mate? Is there less of a delay? We'll try it out. How do I get to 7 from here? Oh, this. I reckon Weatherhold makes some big runs in India where he plays. I just get used to it, Ash, because like that's just like our English culture. Definitely, Juddy. I'm just looking at the way he plays off the back foot and plays with his wrists. I reckon he'll do really well in India. Seems to he likes the ball to come onto it. It is a weird thing that you guys just don't do it, Worthy. I don't quite understand why you don't. You know what? I remember I had a good mate of mine, American golfer, right? I told him he had that thing about warm beer, and I wound him up by saying that we like we do the old microwave the beers, and he literally believed me. He literally believed me. So we went into this bar, and he was like, "Can I have a pint? But can you just give me it without putting it in the without nuking it?" And the barman just looked at him like, "You're a fucking idiot." Hey, Libber, how you doing, mate? I tried 7, mate, but I couldn't get it to go live. Nice bowling. I'll watch it if it's on. I'm just not a big car racing guy. I'm not a real car guy, motorsports guy, but I will watch it if it's on. He's playing so good, Weatherald. Can't beat it, Che, mate. Can't beat it. Ah, tell you what, he is playing some great cricket, Weatherald. He goes to 72. Australia at 146 for 1. United not going so well. The Poms not going so well. Liver, I'm good though, apart from that, mate. I'm good. They do quite a lot for, like, you know, the community as well, Ash. They are good guys and girls. 146 for 1. Got him! Go on, Archer! Big wicket. Weatherald, unfortunately, goes. Heartbreaking for him. He looked in great nick, but the English needed that. But it's been a terrific innings from him. A terrific innings from him. That is heartbreaking, though, I've got to say. I might be a pom, but that was a terrific innings from Jake Weatherald. Gutted for him. He deserved a century. That's a huge wicket, though. But, as always with you fuckers in Australia, you kill one and Steve Smith comes in. Brilliant. Brilliant. Gutted for him, Juddy. I mean, look, I mean that. I know I'm an English guy, but gutted for him. Gutted for him, look, I mean that. They've got to be Aussies. There's no way a Pom would get their shirt out in this weather, man. He did well, didn't he, Macca? And here comes Steve Smith. This is an ominous pairing as well. You get through one, and then fucking in comes Steve Smith. They did, yeah, for about 2 and a bit overs. Spot on tough. Gutted for Weatherald, though. Well batted, man. You know what they should just say about Steve Smith? Twats like a brick wall to get at. It's like being 7 and bowling at your teenage older brother. You just never getting the dickhead out. Ah, oh, look, the short stuff is a coming, and that is over. Archer likes bowling to Steve, doesn't he? He does. They have got a bit of history. I like that call with you, Josh. You know what? I do love watching him, though. I do look Ashley. I love watching him play. I do. He's fidgety, isn't he? I wouldn't like to watch him if he was on my team, though. Nothing says English tourist like a pink Ralph Lauren polo. Does it? Like, that is the most English you'll ever get. Juddy, mate, look, I'm disappointed for him. I love watching Smithy. I just would be very nervous if I was Team Australia. When I do watch Australia when you're not playing England and I support you, he just looks very, very nervy. Labuschagne and Smith coming in gives me flashbacks from the War Brothers. Bowling. England needs to get that momentum now. You've got the wicket. Crazy how similar they are. Isn't it? Them deliveries. Crazy how similar they are, side by side. He did, yeah. I remember that session, Ashley. I couldn't agree with him more. He's a good Yorkshire boy, Macca, that's why. They'll get more real people than you do in Leeds. And that gets the single. Shivran Chandapal. Do you remember him? He was such a good cricketer. Whatever happened to his son? His son was meant to be highly rated. Yeah, Juddy, that was crazy, wasn't it? That was a great innings. That's one of the all-time innings. Saving the test, that was phenomenal. And that is over. 28 overs gone, 147 for 2. Oh, yeah, I remember that, Macca. That was that was vintage. Hey, Albert, how are you? It's been good fun, Albert, so far. I'm an over ahead. Oh. Cheers, legend. Hey, mate, Cornish people, bit like Liverpudlians. Ashley, yeah, he's doing very well. He did really well in one of the Lions tours. Highly touted. Sorry, Teresa. Even I was gutted for him. Is that the most fucking Steve Smith shot in the world, that? It's the most Steve Smith shot in the world, that. Hopefully that libens him up. Joffre looks a little bit pissed, doesn't he? Ooh, the short ball dealt with just. So yeah, it's giving me like, you know, West Indies 1995 vibes. I don't know about you, Tough. Definitely played beautifully, Teresa, as well. Played some beautiful shots in that innings. Oh, that is a terrific shot. Banger on 72, Langy. Good run in between the crease there, and that moves Labuschagne to 35. I think he ran two, so he skipped it. Langy. Last ball of the over. Can you imagine, Richard? That's brilliant. Well left. That is over. 28 overs gone. Australia 154 for two. It's one hell of a ball, that there. Why are we waiting so long for the next over? Here we are. Gus into ball. Needs one outside 50 though, doesn't he? Just tonks it there. We like a little bit of Jamie Elliott on this show, as you know. It's usually about 7 o'clock Melbourne time, isn't it, that the ball starts to become a bit of a nightmare? Hey, Soms, how are you? That was great work by Richard. Cheers, Soms. Yeah, I mean, 90% of them are swing bowlers, aren't they? So that usually works. Big Laboo looks in really good nick, though, doesn't he? He looks really settled, man. He's a concern at this stage. Yeah, it's intriguing. I swear there's a little bit of copy and paste going in that with that Maka. Oh, God, I remember that. I've seen that on YouTube, Judy. Josh, they will be paggered. Thank you, Bianca. Bowling. Over. Some nice batting here from Australia. Not too sure what they're trying to show us with that camera angle, but each their own. Archie gets a chance at Smith. No run. Let's have a look at it. The top of his bat handle. Some of them like that overhang, don't they? $155 for two. Hundredth run against Archer. That's an interesting start, isn't it? Well left. You know what impresses me? That, like, you can separate the intelligent cricketers from the dumb ones. The amount who just leave the ball outside off. That was a good time, wasn't it? Amazing that he's never got him out, though, isn't it, BG? I suppose it's not, because fucking he's been injured all the time, Archer. But he's got a tasty average. We saw that earlier. He's nearly on 1,000 runs. He can't be far. 7 off 1,000 runs in day-night. That's insane, really. I've got ham, cold meat salad. Nice shot over 155 for 2. I feel like Steve Smith would be friends with everyone, though. He seems like quite a personable guy. I was watching him with Kevin Peterson, and he just came across like just a decent bloke. Just not with Monty Spahn. Dug that out, didn't he? There's not a lot of difference in England's bowling approach. Clever that by you, Langy. Gus Atkinson, when he bowls, reminds me of a right-handed Ryan Sidebottom. Has been out here in Melbourne, and I'd imagine it's there. I always feel, Ashley, I don't know what you guys feel, that he was kind of hung out to dry with that. I reckon he was kind of bullied into that. Like, I don't blame Smudge. I think the bigger arsehole was Warner in that one. So the run rate has slowed down, but these two are playing with very good intelligence. They're not risking it. They've learned the situation of the game, which is definitely what Harry Brook, Ben Stokes failed with yesterday. Bit of masterfulness from these two in Australia. Yeah, Josh definitely did. Definitely paid the price as well. I agree with you, Josh, about Bancroft. Like, can you imagine the position he was in? Young kid being pressured in by a player like Warner. You'd be an idiot to say no. Good over there from Gussie. Ben Stokes going off. What are they doing? Are they bringing in Gary Pratt? Lights are on. Tell you what, Gary Pratt, Durham icon. Been very good since the break, Petra. Very good, hasn't it? Off to golf with Usman. Now, the Australians have been on the best behaviour, Blue Bagger. Which is a shame. I miss the old 90s Australia. Do you remember the Zimbabwe team of the 90s? Like the Flower Brothers. They were tasty. Can't beat a mint, mate, if you want reverse swing. "31 overs gone. It's been an entertaining one. Oh, good ball. Well batted. Sunscreen. I used to like the old accidental. Do you remember when you used to be able to use metal spikes and you just used to do the accidental stand on the ball? He's seen it really well, Labushan. It's good to see. He's batting very well. That's very comfortable. Oh God, yeah, they were, weren't they? Especially in them mid World Cups, weren't they? That was a great series. That two good teams as well. You can't beat that, Scott. You can't beat a bit of ball tampering. Why are they struggling to eat that fucking hot dog? In the air, no one will be there, and that is 6 of the finest. And that takes Labuschagne up to 41. I've heard that story about Viv Richards doing the same thing to one of the bowlers. I've never heard it about Tony Gregg, but that's pretty cool, that. Cast comes in for his second spell. Atkinson there with the assist. Be a nice through ball, that one. Oh, the ball's starting to swing a bit. Been very expensive as Cass. He has been today. Doing it in a nana. Now, to be fair, he made contact with it. It would have been better if he'd done an nana. What's wrong with Smith? Is it the side screen? Ah, people in the stands. Cheers, Macca. Danced off his pads. That is a smudge shot, isn't it? Running between the wickets of these two is a nightmare too. Because these two run through the wickets very well. Fuck's sake, Cass doing a Ben Stokes. So they've half the lead. Pretty much. I've got to say, Smudge's forward defence is always a sight to behold. A lot going on with such a simple shot. It's good to watch. Well left. Very patient by Smudge. Very patient. His brother as well, Richie, was pretty good. Hey, Mike, how are you, mate? That's a nice shot off the legs. Should be 4. And that is a wonderful stroke by Smudge. Brings Australia to 170. Takes Smudge to 12. Good cricket. Cheers, Bugs Bow. Hitler? Did Hitler have a fade? Oh, cheers. Might have done a bit of a different history to me, Bugs Bow. I can't remember Hitler having a fade, to be honest. Charles is back, Langy. Need to get the mo happening. Yeah, Teresa, I always feel though, like, you know, these like historical things with bad, evil things, I never truly believe them. Do you know what I mean? I don't really truly believe them. I don't truly believe them. I feel like we sensationalize the evil. It's all right, Bugs Bell. Just a random historical figure for us to pull out. Do you know what I mean? Don't know where to go with that. Another edge. To be fair, though, Teresa, I'd imagine... I'd imagine from my time sharing showers with Australians in sport, there'd be a lot of angry Australian men, which I suppose does check out, actually. Now you say it, Teresa. You might be onto something here. Beautiful shot by Marnus. Whipped away. Phenomenal innings from Marnus. $174 for 2. He's looking very good. I didn't say all of you. Marnus has looked in fine fettle. He has. He's going to be a bit of a problem. Well left. You know what would be annoying? You know what would be annoying? That fucking trumpet guy. Can you imagine being near that trumpet guy the entire game? I reckon that would get tiresome. Goodbye, you that Langy. 174 for 2. That's pretty impressive, though, that, isn't it? 100 every test in the in day nights. I'm not really a reality TV guy, Bianca. Not my cup of tea. Nice stop. Should get some runs though. $175 for 2. Oh, the South African, the Vuvuzela things. Nothing. Mrs. Pom just left them here, so I just like fidgeting. Did you I don't know if it happened in Australia, right, Rainer, but in the UK they changed the TV thing to have a special frequency to remove them from the telecast. Did that happen in Australia? But I think it was ITV. So it actually blocked it out. She's good. She's good. She's doing stuff with the kids this afternoon. So she'll be in and out. You'll probably hear of her in the next 15. Yeah, Rainer, there was a big thing that ITV did it. Bundy rum with pineapple. Oh, mate. That must be sick to have been at that, Bugs Bell. I love that, Scott. No, Mrs. Pom just left it here. We'll probably do one next week, mate. Kane? I'm not a big fan of the. Look, I don't mind people dressing up, and it's not my cup of tea Tiger Time, but it's cool. It's just cotton wool. Kane, I don't mind that, mate. Are you a Saints fan? COVID. Labuschagne has batted absolutely magnificently for his 45. Gutting for you, that man. No, I wouldn't have that stuff in my house, Mike. You know me. No, that's Carlton's second kit. It's Alex Chincotter's. Background's changing in the off season as well, so stay tuned for that. Don't mind it, Bianca. So the halfway point of this second session, all England have got to show is the Weatherald in wicket. Well, Australia going along nicely. Hey, Richard, it is. Joffre continues. He's bowled quite a lot of overs. England, mate. Obviously with my accent. And then Yorkshire or Melbourne Stars. It's nice. It's been a good game, hasn't it? It's been a good game. That Travis Head KFC thing looks so trippy. Been very calm batting performance by Australia as well. It doesn't. It kind of looks like an artist's interpretation of Travis Head. Nothing more demoralising. Another 4, and that is a very good 50 from Marnus. Been a very good innings, very mature, very controlled. Good innings from him. Very good. I'll see what I can procure, Mike, but we have to catch up for a beer if so, man. Can't beat a catch up for a drink. I'm not a big fan, Bugs, but I think there's a lot of fucking about, don't you think? We talked about that. I think there should be some punishment. I think it's got to be a physical punishment as well. Like, I think the fines are pointless. I spent a lot of time in a pub as a youngster. I'm pretty good at pool. Can play darts to about Div 2, Div 3 standard. Pool I'm pretty good at. It's come right down though, Juddy, which is good. The diet one, please. A nice little pull shot there. And that takes them to 180 for 2. Thank you, Mrs. P. What's it like outside? COVID, I reckon it was... I'll stand by my conspiracy, mate. I reckon that Hawks did something there. But I do think the big knock on him is he was one-dimensional, that he just did the inside contested stuff. Not many points of difference in agility. But I think he'll be a decent little player. Nice shot there by Smudge out of the old screws. $182 for 2. And that is over. We like a little bit of smudge. I've got to say, this is quite hard viewing for a POM because I actually like these two cricketers. It happens, Bianca. It does happen. I wonder what Smudge is like at golf. It's meant to stop the glare, isn't it? So they say. Lasagna. It does look how a 5-year-old would try and spell lasagna. Ben Stokes on to throw his professional throwdowns. No, Blueback, I can see it, mate. I can see it. It does look how, like, when you were 7 or 8, you'd attempt to spell lasagna. Oh, that is a glorious cricket shot. Glorious cricket shot. Labuschagne is seeing it like a beach ball. And over is what we constitute as 6 legal deliveries. What is my favourite dinner? Sunday roast beef. Shadow of a doubt. Like Flemington straight beef roast. He's playing some really nice cricket, Manus. Weird as well, like, you wouldn't have thought being a specialist of day-night would be... It just shows his talent, doesn't it? Very good cricketer. Yeah, you got to have a Yorkshire Pud, mate. Be illegal not to. You see, I'm not a fan of bling. He batted in like a fucking Rolex as well. Not a big fan of it either, mate, but... You can't take the kid out of the council estate, can you, Mike, as they say? What's yours? Josiah, what's yours? Hey, Kane, how are you, mate? You alright, mate? Yeah, so Australia got 189 runs, 2 wickets. Potato pizza. Never had that. You prefer lamb and pork? Don't mind pork. I prefer mutton than lamb, but I can see it. Bowling. So that's the overs and the bowl. So 34.4 means 34 overs, 4 bowls bowled. COVID, thank you for the 299, mate. Much love to you. Good luck for the rest of the year, my friend. Hope you're all right. Thank you for stopping by. Hit a shellfish. Bowling. Cheers, COVID Players of the Week, man. Much love to you. Can't be, honestly, Teresa, anything curried is pretty fucking good, isn't it? Just let chat take its course, though, T. I do. Over 189 for 2 after 36. Smith on 14, Labuschagne on 58. Australia have been batting very nicely. You don't help yourself out, Teresa, do you? Was Muralifley and a chucker? It's a big call. Hey, that's good, that one. Good to have you here, mate, as well. I hope you're doing well, mate. I hope you're excited for the cricket season and then the new. Hey, Bianca, we try and be nice around here. Meat detector. Oh, no, Judy. Ooh. And tell you what, it might be worth putting a man down third man. Do you know what I mean? It might be worth it, lads. Great shot there by Labu. You know what I rate the most about Marnus is he rocking the old vintage cookie there? Olin. 62-14. This is getting an ominous partnership. You know what, though, Teresa? I was saying this last night. I think this Australian team is overhated. Not bad, though, is it, batting him at 7 in the terms of, like, that's quite a deep line. Doesn't he open for his stay? That's awesome, that, Bianca. Thank you very much. Yeah, quite deep, Marker. I'd rather be a top wicket taker, Blue Bagger. Thank you very much for the support. What about you, Blue Bagger? Taller or better? I just think it's better vibe, innit? All rounder, says Macca. Don't mind it. Cheers, Judy. I appreciate you, bud. That's a great shot as well. He's playing so nicely as well. They're going to run the 3 as well very easily. 196 for 2. Bringing Smith on strike. Shane Warne, he had a pretty good life, didn't he? Bless him. Like, rest in peace. But what a life. Rock star on the field, rock star off the field. Can't hear me. Pick up the volume. Can't you? Is that better? No run. It was sad as well, wasn't it? Because, like, then we lost Simmons not too far off after that. Oh, cheers, Rainer. Hey, Jamie, how are you, mate? Straight out of the screws, but straight to the man. And that is over 196. Being a very patient innings. Really? There's nothing coming up on the settings. Nothing coming up on the settings, but I don't know. $196, Australia 138 behind. What's wrong with Stokes here? Aussies are doing very well. Oh, a little bit of surgery on the ball. Well, the aim's to get to 90, so if we count the 2 and a bit you guys bowled, we're probably about 3 overs behind, 4 overs. That was amazing, wasn't it, Juddy? But it's 80, isn't it? The ICC complained and confirmed yesterday that 90 is the aim, but 80 is the min. So, interesting, isn't it? Stokes. Edged gone! Stokesy has a wicket. And Labuschagne looked in insurmountable form. And a big wicket for England. Labuschagne departs 65 and he's played oh so well. England 190 have them 196 for 3 now. And Smith held on to that one. Lange, it was the scissors. Disappointing that he deserved a century. Batted incredibly well. Both Weatherald and Marnus have batted very nicely. And Cam Green comes in. That umpire looks like the most umpire ever, doesn't he? It seems to have been like that all test, though, hasn't it? Juddy, don't you think? Like, just when you think one team's getting on top, something else happens. I agree with that, Ash. Yeah, you can use DRS, refer it, get 3 challenges. He does have his... He always does. When England get a wicket, you get like 2 overs where he's like got a little bit of a pep in his step. I think there's a lot of time that could be saved. I mean, it does make an issue when you haven't got a spinner, though, because I think a spinner buys you so many overs. Stokes coming in. What was Australia at the end of this session last week? Last night? How many overs did they bowl? Because they count change of ends, don't they? Correct me if I'm wrong, but they count change of innings as in it 3 overs. Isn't it? From memory? $72. It was around there, wasn't it? So at this session, at the end of this, what was it, like 45? Nice there. I like his little blue watch. Looks like it's... I reckon that watch is probably worth about 20k, but it looks like something you got out of a Christmas cracker. Them little dancers down the leg side, and that brings up the 200 for the Australians. 38 overs gone. But very solid innings thus far from Australia. You know what? I've just flipped on to the just to have a look at the sport news, and someone's done an explainer of how the World Cup draw works. So from memory, when England were on like 200, we'd lost, what, 4 or 5 wickets? Yeah, we had some leg byes at the start. I believe on the 8th, from memory. But they've done an explainer, like an American how-to. Like, names are pulled out of a hat. Cool. I'll tell you exactly, Blue Bagger, how many. Give me a sec. Oh, the fingers. Felt that. 5 leg by thus far. I think one went for 4 from memory as well. Off the arse of Smudge. Hey, James, good to see you. Yeah, so it's really basic, Juddy. It's really basic. It's like a number comes out that correlates to a team. 1 is Brazil. There is nothing worse than a cricket ball trapping your finger in between that and the willow of the bat. It proper chafes. It's tonight, the draw, Juddy. Pretty much about 4 in the morning for us. Says 5 o'clock UK time. So about like 4 a.m. us. Oh, it was the... Oh. On the funny bone. Oh, that was a glance as well. Cheers, Ash. I knew it was around now we got the 5th wicket. Very early in the 200s. Cheers. Yeah, there was nothing better, was there, really? Bouncer and ducked under. Do you see David Warner this morning in the fedora? That was a bizarre fashion choice. Great shot. Get there. Go on, Jax. Runs. That should be, what, 3? Very important. You'd say this is probably critical for both sides, isn't it? This is a big, big partnership for the Aussies, and if the Poms can break it, they'd fancy themselves in the next 3. Oh, look at that. It's almost identical, like Teresa said. Same reaction as well. Pretty impressive. And good running between the wickets. Teresa, that's crazy, isn't it? I've seen the videos of it. Crazy. I know the Kiwis, when I was over there, they talk about it a lot. What the fuck's Cast doing? Is he all right? Nice roly-poly. Green to face Mr. Stokes. Oh, sure there, look. Someone's drinking water. Oh, sure. Oh, sure, chat. It's disappointing to see. So Stokes trundles in, and nice forward defensive to begin the over. Mate, it's cheating. It's cheating, man, isn't it? Be honest, Juddy. That is a very good cricket shot. 4 runs from Green. 207. Just can't be having it, do you know what I mean? Like, if you're going to slow down from beer, get yourself like a strawberry cider or something. Sun going down. Teresa, it's just not on, is it? It's probably not the dream job, is it? Let's be honest. That's really sad, that, Ash. Yeah, Great Northern's everywhere, though, isn't it, Langy? It's like subtly just come under the radar. been a good contest, Taylor. It's certainly looking advantage Australia at the minute. 125 behind, but I'm not a big fan of it, Kane. I don't know about you. You know the other beer? Do you remember like 5 years ago, Pure Blonde was everywhere? Whatever happened to that? That like died in the arse as well, didn't it? Do you remember like Pure Blonde was like really niche for like about 6, 7, 8 months and then just died? Anything can happen in Test cricket. It was a weird moment. I've seen it still around. It just doesn't seem as popular. Like everyone was all about it. Oh, Mrs. Pom, you've gone full Pom. We've got like triangle-shaped sandwiches and shit. Got all sorts here. Look, got a bit of mango chat. Tell you what, Australians, you say what you want about them, but they make good women. I'll say that. He was very good, Taylor. You know what? I've just switched over to 7. I feel like I'm on the same par as you guys. Same par. Wrong spot. Same speed. Oh, he's triangle. I haven't had triangle sandwiches since I was like 4. I feel like we need like birthday cake. What? No. I'm excited by reliving my childhood. Don't mind VB. I do prefer Carlton Rainer. No, I've got the cross. I've got the crust, bro. Extra roughage. Oh, Freddo ice cream cake. Now we're talking. Yeah, I haven't seen it since Chandapol. Oh, swing and a miss. Don't mind Guinness, Josh. Spot on, Jamie, they do. I like crust. I've always liked crust. Castle Maine adverts used to be pretty good in the UK. Do I want some sherry? Oh, yeah, please. Mrs. Pom said, do I want some cherries? And me hearing sherry, I was like, I think I'm fucking 49. You know what? I used to smash crust when I was a kid because my 2 brothers didn't like crust. I like crust. Mate, you'd have to be about 100 years old to eat to drink sherry, though, wouldn't you? Don't think anyone on the age of 80 has drank sherry. I've had sherry for a long time, though. Good bowling. Well, it's got apples and all sorts here. Got a platter. Watching the cricket with my beautiful fat Pommy and Oz family. We're lucky here. Life's made. Spot on, blue bagger. Cass. Oh. Deserve runs that shot. It's a great way, blue bagger. Great fielding from Ducks. Quite high up he was there as well, for a man of his size. Judy, that's like when people of normal height like you and me do the roof tiles. Hey, Tiger Time, always great spending time with you, but cricket is my new favourite live. We get to spend all day together. Ooh, we're a bit of honey, and I reckon that'd be quite nice. It's quite smooth, Jack Daniels, isn't it? West Coast Coolers, what, are they a beer? We're very lucky that we got a good chat. Over! Don't mind a Canadian club. Fizzy wine. Oh, so like a Bucks Fizz. Scott. I've always been a beer guy. I've always been a beer guy since I was young. Yeah, because that's a fizzy wine mixed with orange juice in the UK. Nice shot that by Smudge. Deserves more runs than that. Once in 11 years, Juddy. Once in 11 years. Probably does. Aftertaste of Sonny Bill Williams. Bowling. Do you collect the glass? Do you collect the bottles right now? Ashley, I agree with you. I do think they taste better. I like that, Rainer. Oh! And that's going to go all the way for 4. There is nothing worse. Green moves on to 14. And this is starting to become a decent little partnership, isn't it? You don't get watercress in Australia, do you? Here comes Mrs. Pom.
A little bit sour.
Thank you, Mrs. Pom. We love you, Mrs. Pom. Nice forward defensive. You know what really does slap in Australia, and we don't eat this enough in England? Cabana. Really slaps. Isn't King George quite expensive, Rena? One ball to go. A swipe from Green. We'll get him one run. And keep him on strike with cheese and biscuits, mate. Yeah, spot on, bruh. Spot on. Yeah, I like Cabana. You know this... I've heard so, Ash. Oh. I do love Australia. I do. I do love it. It's my home now. Oh, well, Ashcroft there. You know what's weird watching this on 7? Is they randomly flip to different games. Like, without warning. Teresa, you dream about some weird fucking stuff, my darling. Like, I love you, but that's a random dream. Scott, you know what? I'd move back to Whitby out of anywhere. Because that'll always be like my... where I'm from. Juddy, mate. See, there's a normal dream. You know what? Let's have a look. West Coast coolers. So is it like oh, they do. They sell them at BWS. A light sparkling white wine. What a shot. That's 4 runs all. Oh, he's going to slow down. Tell you what, the outfield slows down when he gets a bit moist, doesn't it? Hey, Woody, how are you, mate? You know what? Just quietly, watching Green, he's caught Smith up. I'm very well, Woody. You know what? I might treat myself. We're having a barbecue this weekend on Sunday. Depending on if this finishes. If not Monday, might treat myself. I might treat me, Sam. He's quite nimble as well, and he came for such a big guy in the field. We were talking about this yesterday. Oh, what a shot by Smith. Good cricket all round. Oh, wait, don't do that. 220. Tell you what, great start by your boys, Teresa. He's very good fielder, very nimble, you know, like you say, for a big guy. Very nimble. And that is over. 43 overs gone. 221 for 3. England in desperate need of wickets. I love it. I love it, mate. Oh, blue bag, and fuck that. Can you imagine the gabber, how hot it'll be? Just standing there, long on. Couldn't think of anything worse, do you know what I mean? Hey, Sonia, how are you, my darling? Hope you're doing well. No, but like, there's nothing worse on a shit day watching your team lose as well, Kane. Look, trust me, now worse. Now worse. Now worse. You know what I've got? You know when you get older, does this happen to anyone else? When I turned about 30, I like fruit and veg. Like, suddenly you really like it. Ash, next barbecue, either Sunday or Monday, I'll grab some, report back to you, legend. I couldn't stand it as a kid GBC, but then when I had kids, I did. Richard, leg dog, who comes on here a lot. When Carlton are doing badly, he starts to have like proper fragmentive mentality. One of my favourite things. It keeps me not get. Why I don't get angry with Carlton losing the last 2 years is mainly my friendship with Let Dog, that I've got to stay kind of level headed to get him through it. Frozen banana? What? Just eating it as is, like chopped up. I love watermelon too, blue bagger. I feel sorry. I'm sending my love, Richard. It's nothing worse, mate. Sport can tip you over the edge because I think sometimes as well it keeps you, when your life's going bad, your sports team somehow gets you through it. And when it all collides and they're going bad and you're going bad, it's like makes it worse, Nick. It's like your escape. I love watermelon. Your watermelon tastes differently in Australia? It's a lot nicer, but you can grow it. We can't. Oh, yeah, with ham. Hot. Hot. Real hot as well, yeah. I'm a big fan, Ashley. In the freezer. I've never put it in the freezer. Scott, quality. I love that, Johnny. Hey, Chips, how are you, mate? How have you been? How's your day been? There's nothing worse tag time when you... Look, I've had a load of head flips watching Carlton. You've watched it live. So what do I do, Teresa? Just chop it up? What a shot by Smudge. Abs, can you imagine it? And then what? This sounds crude, and I don't mean it to be crude. Can you just bite into it, or do you just let it, like, melt in your mouth? I'm assuming it's peeled if we're chopping it up. No one eats banana skins. Even... Stokesy! Chocolate cake. Ooh. Green. Runs. 228. 44 overs gone. 228 for 3. And that is dinner. Chat, we will be back in about 45 minutes. I will see you soon. I am very well, thank you, Sonia. I will see you soon on the next stream. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. Thank you very much for hanging with me, though. And see you soon.